So, why should I breastfeed my baby? Well, first of all, breast milk is known as the most perfect brain building food. There's all these small proteins in the breast milk that then go on to help your baby's brain grow. And in fact, a decrease in feeding can lead to an increase in malnutrition. And while that is very rare, that is the case. So let's talk about some pros of breastfeeding your baby. There's not only pros for breastfeeding your baby, but there's also so many pros that mom gets. So, what's in it for mom? Well, when she decides to exclusively breastfeed her baby, there is a decrease in developing breast cancer, ovarian cancer, and uterine cancer. There's also a decrease in developing things like postpartum depression, type 2 diabetes, and even osteoporosis. And then on the flip side, there's an increase in mom's overall emotional health, an increase in her postpartum weight loss, and breastfeeding is overall more cost effective. So the living cells that are within breast milk cannot be 100% duplicated into formulas. And these living cells have immune factors within them that help protect your baby from developing infections and diseases. But if baby does develop an infection or a disease, there's something really cool to note. Baby's backwash in their spit gets into mom's breast tissue when she is breastfeeding, and mama's body will send these immune system boosting cells into her next batch of milk to help cure baby. It's just mind blowing to me. Something also to note is the first few days of milk is called colostrum. This colostrum is super high in protein. Again, it's great for brain development. It helps baby's gut and their microbiome and their intestines. It has all these antibodies in it that help baby's immune system. And that is something that is vital when it comes to premature babies. If you've delivered your baby prematurely, it is vital that they get this colostrum that has these antibodies and these proteins that will help baby grow and help baby become as healthy as possible as quickly as possible. Okay, so that's what's in it for mom and a little bit of baby, but what else is in it for baby? What are the pros of breastfeeding your baby? So, there's an overall increase in their survival rate when you choose to breastfeed your baby. There's also things like protection from developing a future cancer, diabetes, and chronic conditions later in life. Breastfeeding is also linked to babies with an increased IQ, visual acuity, again, digestion, and then a decrease in things like diarrhea and childhood obesity, and high cholesterol and infections, GI infections or UTI infections. It's also linked to a decrease in things like appendicitis and eczema and orthodontic needs and a tonsillectomy need, as well as a decrease in developing flus and pneumonia. There's also sleep promoting hormones such as melatonin that go into mama's breast milk, which then relay to baby the difference between daytime and nighttime. Overall, breastfeeding is just the number one solution for your baby's optimal growth and their optimal development, and that is why you should choose to exclusively breastfeed your baby.